Hey everybody, it's me Bakisa and welcome back to our channel here at the Canva Cafe. This is a flyer I'm making as a part of a Valentine's Day series, so check out the playlist. So we're starting from a blank canvas and I'm just going to get a picture of myself. Why not be my own model? It's cheaper and I don't have to worry about copyright. So we're just going to remove the background out from behind my photo. And then I am going to proceed to duplicate it twice. And eventually I'm just going to move it out of the way. So now I'm just going to enlarge my picture and just place it wherever, put your photo wherever you want. And I'm going to change the transparency down. I think I put it to like 17. And I'm going to just move my pictures out the way so I have some space to work in a second. So I'm making an extra page so I can move me down there. So now in this photo, you can see my shoulder and it cuts off really sharp. So I'm searching the word blur and I'm going to take this particular one here and it allows me to change the color. But what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to line it up so I can see where it's at and that it's covering what I need it to cover. And then I'm just going to flip it. And then I'm going to change it to match the background. So now my shoulder, it has faded out. So I'm just looking for something extra to add. So I looked for, I think it's ripped paper edge. And then I'm going to hit the shadow and use the drop shadow effect to give it a little bit more realistic look. And then here is some words that I pre-wrote, and what I do is I'm going to download it and save it as a transparent PNG, and then I'm going to re-upload it into Canva to use for the outline technique. And don't worry, I'm going to be making a dedicated video shortly on how to outline words or images. You can apply it to both. So I'm just showing you how I do that here. So I already have it pre-uploaded. So I'm just going to select the word. And then I'm going to go to edit image and I'm going to pick the shadow glow effect. And then once you do that, you can choose whatever color you want, whatever size you want, the transparency, or whatever. And I'm changing the background because I know the colors that I'm going to work with, I need to be able to see them, and I need to see them on a white background. So by default, the glow color is black, and I'm going to change it, or am I not? I don't know. But I turn the transparency up to 100%. I put the size to like probably a 2, and I put the blur at 1 or 2. I probably put it at 2. I was just here fooling around because I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I was just fooling around. So then I changed the color background back to red because the words, I'm going to put it on a red background and I need to see how the colors look. So now I'm using white. I'm pulling up the transparency to 100%, changing the blur and the size. So you do it to your liking. Now I'm going to go back in and add a page lift shadow. So now it looks like a sticker, like it's lifted off the page. And we're going to add it to our canvas. And I just found this little ribbon background, and I'm adding a shadow to that also. And we're just sizing everything. And to save time, I already had some text, so I just copied it and pasted it. It just has my copy of what I'm selling. And now I'm going to pop my image back up onto the page. And I duplicated it, and now I added a heart. And I also put a shadow behind that heart also. And I'm going to place it behind my image. And if you also can see with my images, I flip one way and one the other way just to add some interest. Now I'm just typing my website or whatever you want to write. It could be your Instagram or whatever information you need to add to your flyer. And I'm going to just duplicate that blur and flip it and put it at the bottom to blur out, you know, just soften up the edge of me down there at the bottom. So if I could get it together, I'm going to flip it. Look, I don't know my own strength all the time. I keep flipping it. Oh, child. And if you are loving this tutorial, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share, and save this. And don't forget also that some of these images I use are pro. And if you don't have Canva Pro, feel free to use my affiliate link down in the description. I do get a small commission. And I'm just looking at everything to make sure it's all together, and it's done just that fast. And not because I sped it up. Love y'all. Bye. See you in the next video.